Captain's log, update 26 February 2156. The Vindicator once more heads north to Spathi in order to reaffirm ties with the notoriously apathetic Spathi. Once this is done, we will investigate Omgar space. Although unpredictable, that race is likely to possess knowledge useful to our cause. Okay, we're gonna pay another visit to our good friends, the Spathi. Bet you all were looking forward to this. Yeah.
Hello, Captain Ally Hunam. We are here in this place at this time just like you. How wonderful.
What do you guys do for fun out here in deep space?
We used to be bored, but then we bought this cool entertainment product. It simulated a grand adventure through 1,000 parsecs of hostile space, where we met interesting aliens, uncovered the secrets of a long-lost superior race, and eventually, to save our world from destruction, we had to face the dread... Never mind, I can tell you aren't really interested.
Not my kind of thing. I wouldn't play a game like that, to be honest. Please, share your mineral wealth with us as allies.
As you wish. Our waste recycling unit is at your disposal. There you will find quantities of methane, sulfurous gas, and some interesting organic compounds. Feel free, take all you want.
That would be a joke, except we do have some kind of mineral converter thingy, and we do pick up methane and other stuff from planets to be processed, so yeah, I'd like access to that dumb. It wouldn't be much in the mineral resources, but it'd be better than nothing. Anyway, hi folks, what's new?
Very little, I'm afraid. We've just been watching the stars. You know, actually there was something that happened the last month on the 17th. We saw a new star appear between the Surtini and Chandrasekhar star clusters. We watched it and watched it for 3 days. We just watched it. Then it went away, vanished just like that. I hope it comes back.
Very valuable piece of information, actually related to what I'm doing in this area. It's going to make our life a lot easier, believe it or not. Allies, grant us the boon of your wisdom.
Stuck as we are here out in deep space, we learn little of interest. I suggest you consult the more interesting folk at Spathi.
Very well. Goodbye, friend Spathi. I hope your journey is a safe one.
Same to you.
Okay. So let's visit their world. Have they moved, I wonder? Nope. Still empty. Well, they do move eventually, but I'm not sure how long it takes.
Welcome back to Spathi, Captain. We hope the material we provided your starbase engineers was sufficient for your needs.
Have there been any developments of significance?
Perhaps, Captain, I will explain. We have been investigating the caster which we took away from the Unga after the Judd the Bug scandal 8 years ago. We have uncovered evidence of something strange going on between the Unga and the Ilrak over the past many years. We suspect that the Unga were using the caster to pull off some kind of long-term joke on the Ilrak, but we are unable to glean any more detail.
Looks like it might be worth a visit to the Umgar to find out exactly what they're up to. They're friendly enough. Anyway, now that our alliance is firmly established, could you please transport large quantities of valuable minerals to our ship?
No.
Would you supply us with certain specific bits of information?
Certainly. About what?
What can you tell me about the Urquan hierarchy?
Since we never wanted to be in the hierarchy, and we are afraid of all the other members, our knowledge on this subject is a bit limited. But I'll tell you what I know. The hierarchy is the construct of the Urquan. It exists to maintain their supreme authority over all sentient life forms in the galaxy. As far as we know, there are 6 other races active in the hierarchy, including the gelatinous Unga pranksters, the multi-legged, super-violent Ilrak, who are fanatical in their worship of Dogar and Kazan, The Tradash, a weak and obnoxious race from the Draconis group of stars. The humanoid clones you call Andros think, though they have been strangely absent for some years. The vain Vox, commanded by the brilliant and eccentric General Lex, and the mysterious Mycon, who ramble endlessly about people, places, and events from long ago as though they happened just today. If there are other hierarchy races, we are not aware of them.
Oh? What do you know about ancient history?
Before the evil ones appeared, we Spathi were a simple folk. We were content with our calm lives, our rude huts, and our coarse-woven turtleneck sweaters. I suppose we could have remained that way for eons, were it not for the sudden arrival of a million voracious monsters from hell. We have never quite figured out where they, the evil ones, came from. The few specimens we collected, who had mostly died of tooth decay from eating sweet, Spathi flesh, were physiologically unlike any other species from Spathiwa. It was as though they had arrived suddenly on the surface of our planet, transported there by some unknown agency. But that is nonsense. Who could be so cruel?
I think we have an idea. Do you know of anything about the old Alliance races?
You mean the one we helped demolish? That one? Well, we had some contact with Alliance members before the Urquan showed up. Mostly with the Chenjasu, who stopped off here occasionally when they were on their way to explore the Galactic Core. Actually, their last visit was interesting. They were returning from the Tukane star systems, where they said they had found a new alien race called the Octopdic, or something like that. The only other race we ever dealt with was the Mernherm, who once tried to colonize Beta Hercules, which we considered within our sphere of influence. When we explained this to the Mernherm, they politely withdrew from the contested star system and never bothered us again.
Interesting. Are you aware of any other alien creatures? Or cultures, in fact?
Since we tend to stay close to home, preferably in the living room, we know little about other races beyond our neighbors such as the Unga. Before being subjugated by the Urquan, the Unga were a contented and peaceable race who inhabited the region of stars which you call Orionis. They spent their time happily exploring and mining the nearby planetary systems and engaging in elaborate and, to our way of thinking, cruel practical jokes. One particularly nasty prank was the time they broadcast a trick message through space declaring the arrival of the Grand Master Planet Eaters or some such nonsense. This caused several alien cultures to go mad with panic, including, you might be surprised to know, ourselves.
Oh, no, I couldn't see the Spathi panicking. Anyway, do you have any information on the precursors?
Like all other races, we have found evidence of the precursors scattered throughout our space. Our belief is that the precursors are not really gone. They simply came to their senses one day and used their superior technology to invent some kind of perfect invisibility shield and remain alive and happy to this day. We hope to rediscover the secret someday and disappear into similar obscurity. One other thing, we haven't been able to translate much of their writing, but we understand one fragment of text. It mentions a sequence of 10 artificial waste disposal sites they built somewhere around here. I suspect that even garbage from the precursors would be of incredible value.
Indeed it is, but that's for later. That's enough info for now then.
Good. I don't feel much like talking about that anyway.
You did talk a lot. Anyway, goodbye council members.
Goodbye, Hunam.
Still can't get our name right. Anyway. I think you've noticed also the number of probes in the galaxy, as you can see from our lost crew members, has increased, and it will continue to increase until we deal with it, I suspect. Anyway, we've got to find the Ungar, and they said they're in Beta Orionis. So we've got to find Orionis.